Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JJL-Gaming, and welcome back to your boy, King Robert the Young, or probably he should be called the Cruel by now, a man who is not loved in the kingdom at all, a tyrant excommunicated, who is cruel, stubborn, cynical, and also ambitious. Yes, last episode we repelled an invasion from the Stormlands. We repelled an invasion, I think, from up north. That was fairly easy, and the wildlings have now broken apart. And this episode we're probably going to try to desperately cling on to our rule. So let's continue on with that. Yes, who can I imprison? So Lord Paramount Robert the Candid. Okay. What did you do, man? Okay, well, I can always imprison a ton of people, but I don't really do it. Although, you know, I am Robert the Cruel. You know, I could try to imprison the High Septon. Why not? Maybe that would make him want to lift my excommunication, right? Or would I guess I would need piety for that. Okay. Yes, let's continue. Yeah. So as you probably have noticed, the winter is coming again. All right. Well, I think we have plenty of food storage. Prince Oris, who's trying to raise him. Loris still. He's not doing a fantastic job, but he's doing a fine job. I think we can have Simon be raised by Lord Olimar, the Learned. He's already raising my brother, my 15-year-old brother. When is he growing up? 2 more months. Okay, we'll wait for that, I guess. In the meantime, we can train him ourselves. Dowager Queen Marjorie can do it. Sure, why not? How is my mother doing? Not great. Yeah, obligate him. Oh no! Wait. I should pray. I should play roleplay as Robert. I should be cruel. Yeah, as you've noticed, no intro this time. I've been invited to participate in the journey of South Horn. I'm a pretty decent fighter, so yeah, chance to prove my worth. I'm still trying to improve my combat ability anyway. Lord Jor of Bear Island has declared Lord Jor's war to liberate captive from Howland the Just. Okay. Which captive, my man? Jor. Is this No, it's not Jorah. Where's Jorah? Edric Mormont? Daisy Mormont? Oh, this is Jor. Oh, this is a mage, right? Jorah is dead. Dead of the bloody flux 20-something years ago. Okay, so he's trying to free somebody. Okay. Simon Baratheon, how are we going to train him? Okay, we're probably going to have him trained by Lord Paramount Olimar, right? So then we probably... Okay, he's a commander, I guess. I always think of him as more of a steward, but I guess he's a commander. He will be groomed for command, sure, why not? Spent highly, I have no money. You just paid off all those loans. Simon is my second son, but I do kind of want to train him well. I guess we'll take out a loan. Okay, Karth. Sure. We'll pay them back soon. Lecture him on heavy foot, lecture him on cavalry. That's fine. Yeah, so no intro today. I've been very busy at work. I've not had time to squeeze it in, because it takes a surprising amount of time, these intros, to make. You would be surprised. I have to look up all these pictures, and then I have to credit all the artists, which can be quite a hassle, because some don't really leave proper information. You know, it's quite tricky. It takes me, a long intro with a 4-minute intro takes me like hour and a half, something like that. So I don't really have time for that right now. So I'm just going to record the gameplay. Maybe I will do a much longer intro next episode. So let's see. The tourney had finally gotten underway with the first day of the lists beginning in earnest. You failed to make it through undefeated, however. Okay, we're immediately going against Drobar Royce. He's the best tourney knight of all the kingdom. He won one tourney and he became second in another tourney. My wife is pregnant. Okay, great. I'm a duelist. Great. While I was at the tournament with some lower class type with pretensions, insulted my honor. I could only do what a man of my class could do and challenge him to a duel. Naturally, he was no match for me. The only thing I don't really like, I think probably this is an oversight by the Game of Thrones mod makers, but duelist doesn't give you any combat ability. I always find that a bit strange. Should we try to No, I'm not gonna wage anything. Oh yeah, and probably my brother grew up by now. Yeah, great. Mr. Olimer, can you please raise my son Simon? Yes. I have the added benefit of raising his opinion of me a bit. Raymond Connington wants to get married. That's fine. Marriage, please. Great, great. He's raising my boy Simon. Good news. So Rory Falcon and Lord Loras Tyrell faced each other. Rory Falcon is the winner. Okay. You got lucky there, because I think Loras is the better fighter out of the two of them. Loras is also getting up there. He's 46 years old. He still hates me. Duel. We can duel him. Let's not do that. He truly deserves it. Yeah. Oberyn Martell died of gonorrhea. Okay. I mean, it's a quite fitting end for the man. At least, yeah, I don't really recall much about his character in the books, but in the show he was like this, yeah. he got around, let's put it like that. So him dying of an STD, it's not really that surprising. Edwin Swan wants to get married, fine. I don't care. I don't care, I'm not going to order them to stop fighting you. Unless it's an elective monarchy thing, it is. Okay, well, whatever. I don't have any particular love for you, Theon. You hate me. Screw you. Failed to protect me. Okay, maybe I should have helped him. Oh well. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm actually quite surprised that we still have not had any revolts. I think we've been pretty clever about it. I think we have some marriage ties to some of the Lord Paramounts. They don't want to revolt against me. Lord Olimer inherited something. That's fine. Alexander Seaworth. Aenard Targaryen, how's he doing? Did he grow up by now? No, he's only 11 years old. But he is turning out okay, well, not that well actually. bit of a Viserys character. Sir Andrew Estamont is trying to train him a bit. Lord Paramount Robin Tully tried to have somebody arrested. Now he's in revolt. All right. What can we do? What is this indecision? Hold attorney. No. We have to pay off our loans first. Let's do that first. Warden of the North. Oh, Benjen Karstark is dead. Interesting. Lord Paramount Winton of the North is the new Lord Paramount. Okay. Lord Winton Karstark. So that probably means that Arya is the Lady of the North. Okay, I guess she's not... or maybe she will be the regent. Who knows? And Arya is also single again, but she's 40. Let's try to see if we can secure an alliance with this kid. Do we have any kids, any daughters left? We do. We have Sharon. Sharon Baratheon. Would you like to marry Sharon Baratheon, my man? For sure you would. Warden of the North, yep. This little kid can be my Warden of the North. That's fine. Can we even maybe train him? No. Okay, makes sense. Do you have a non-aggression pact with you, little boy? No. Yes, we do. Okay, great. Open council position. Master of Coin. Was he my Master of Coin, Benjen? Surely not. Did somebody else die? Oh well. Oh, Loras. Wow, he turned out pretty well, actually. My brother, Loras. Look at this. Tender claimant. Title claimant. We can make him our Master of Coin, I guess. Loras. Sure. Sure. Maybe we might even make him Hand of the King if Olimer dies. Let's make him Master of Coin first. Prince Loras of the Iron Throne. Welcome, my brother. Although he is an incompetent, he's only a competent steward. That's a tier 2. Yeah, he could have been much better. Oh well. Luthor Waters. Yeah, the idea is trying to duel the Prince of Dorne. Okay, interesting. Sure, you can do that. Let's see what happens. Castle of the Dragon Gate we've inherited. All right. Where is that? This one, I guess. Okay, so we hold both castles here. Should we give out... should we wait for Orys Baratheon to grow up? I think that's probably a good idea. To give him the Stormlands. Loras is not really doing a good job. Does he have a martial education? Yeah. Drogon. He courts her in the Iron Throne, right. Olimer is a great martial, but I guess he's not around. John Umber, 30 martial. Randall Tyley. Oh, that's a good idea. Randall Tyley is great. Yeah. Yeah. Randall Tyley, 72 years old, man. where's our boy? Oris. Randall, you can train my son in the art of commanding. This is the father of Samuel Tyley. Ah, we have a new kid, Sir Durwald. Let's see, Robert, Selwyn, Oberyn. Oberyn is nice. Oberyn Baratheon, sure. Okay, so I guess. Oh yeah, she's a bastard daughter of Oberyn. Okay, great, interesting. Master Desmond is worried about my newborn son. Yeah, okay, so Randall Tyley. He is the father of Sam Tyley. Here he is. 46 years old already, Sam. He did become a maester, I guess. No, but you are still at the wall, so that's good. And he is, people like Stannis and some others say that he's like the best, Kevin Lannister, I think. He's like the beast. They say he's like the best commander in the whole of the Seven Kingdoms, basically. Yeah, so he should be able to make a decent commander out of my kid. Yeah. Please try to save Prince Oberyn, yes. Should we switch focuses? Should we maybe switch to like theology or something to try to get rid of some of these bad traits? That was a suggestion by a commenter again. Screw you. Let's think. Is that something Robert would do? I mean, he is ambitious. Okay, I'm trying to justify it for myself maybe, but this guy is ambitious and he's stressed. But he is stubborn though. So I was going to say if he's ambitious and stressed, he would probably want to sort of get rid of these bad traits because they're not really doing him any favors. You know, he's not very popular in the realm. But on the other hand, he's stubborn. But also, I guess we want to get rid of excommunicated, right? And we need piety for that. Not. I mean, I can't really justify it for myself. I don't see Robert being a theologian. I think he would do something else. Maybe scholarship or something. Can we join any societies? Probably not, right? No. I can justify it for myself. I think it's not in his character to go into theology. Or maybe when something terrible happens to him or something, he will do it. Maybe if there's been a major revolt, maybe then he will see the error in his ways and he will try to reform. But I think he's too stubborn to do it before that. Ah, he gave my son a second chance. Okay, we kind of want to repay. As you make your way home late one night, escorted by your bodyguard, you run into several drunken peasants having a fist fight in the middle of the street. Your guards attempt to steer you away, but you have an idea. Would this not be a perfect sparring opportunity in which you improve your martial ability? Yes, put them up. Guards, deal with them, no survivors. After ordering your guards back, you join the wild melee. You get several blows in before the ruffians react to your presence, but things go poorly when you fight one of them on even terms. Soon you lie bruised in the mud, with the taste of blood in your mouth. Your smiling opponent offers his hand to help you up. Guards, deal with them, no survivors. Yeah, that sounds like him, right? That sounds like Robert. Kill them all. Oh, I'm a trained fighter. I am wounded though. Oh well. What else can we do? Expand realm by conquest, see the realm prosper. Become exalted among men. Or fall in love. I mean, I'm ambitious, right? I think I would become exalted among men. Though I guess we could have gone for the expand realm by conquest, but I think Robert has plenty to worry about in his own realm before he starts worrying about expansion. How much prestige do you need for exalted among men? 6,000. Okay, we should be there fairly soon. So it can marry Lothar. I don't care. Attorney, now we have to pay off this loan. We could go on a tour, I guess. Go on a tour of either foreign lands or, if a king, a progress of your own realm so that you may learn to become a better man. So you may learn and become a better man. Okay. We could do that, I guess. Yeah. Who's our regent? I guess Olimar, right? No, Marjorie. Let's put Olimar in charge. He's been our hand of the king for a while. I think we can go on a grand tour, sure. We'll make a royal progress. The trade of the free cities entices me most. Need more locations. There are most wondrous in the slave cities of Giscard. Many different cultures in the Jade Sea. Summer Sea. Wonders made by man. Oh, that's the very long tour. Yeah, let's do that one. That's a pretty fun one. I shall return a better man. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so Robert, he's wounded. So it's maybe not the best time to travel, I guess. But, you know, Robert, I think he's kind of looking to escape his realm. He's not very popular. Olimar is my regent. Welcome, Olimar. You will be ruling the realm for quite a while. Let's have a look at the date. It's 6 moon, 8329. All right. This guy wants some reward. That's fine, I guess. What's happened? Massive loss. Okay, please continue. Let's see where we'll go. Let's see where the journey will take us. We're doing the wonders. What is it? The wonders by man or something? The great tour of all the wonders by man. Simon has some great learning. That's fantastic. Good going, Simon. During your journey across the sea, your ship was hit by a terrible storm. The ship is violently rocking back and forth, and you try to cling onto anything to keep steady, whilst your men tend to keeping the ship on course, and more importantly, in one piece. Oh, the father, no! Ooh, 10% chance of dying. Okay. Your men get ship under control. Come on. Maimed. Oh dear. Okay. Severely injured and maimed. As your men slowly manage to get the ship back under control, you hear a loud crack from above, and a piece of the mast comes hurling towards you, hitting your arm. As you slowly recover and stand up, you see that it has impaled itself in your arm. Surgeon on board comes to help you, as the crew have got the ship under control and proceed to your destination. Ouch. Okay. So we become a maimed. I'm disfigured. Okay, formerly smooth face is now a torn, disgusting mess. You are disfigured. Wow, okay. Severely injured. Okay, so I guess we're not maimed anymore. We're just disfigured. Okay, interesting. We are still severely injured though. Let's hope we survive it. Because it's already -3 health. My roots may be Stormlander, but I identify more with the Kingslander people I rule. That's fine. Yeah, we've been ruling from King's Landing for a while, right? But okay, after many days at sea on your ship, you have finally arrived at Old Town. You are very excited and cannot wait to explore these new lands and the Reachman culture. Alright, so we are over here in... where is it? Old Town, yeah. So Old Town is like the... Okay, I guess there will be some flavor text, so I can explain then. As you stop scribbling in your scroll when the coachman calls out, "Hi!" You look up to see him pointing off in the distance, where a grand flame lights the night. Dawn rises as you finally see the full facade of the structure. The flame, just the pinnacle of the monument. From the isle in the mouth of the river that divides Old Town, a massive base rises, intricately constructed of black stone. That's the infamous black stone. That's like something in A World of Ice and Fire, not so much in the main books, but in the sort of world books, is this black stone, and it's sort of Lovecraftian kind of origin. So there's something going on there with the black stone, but nobody really knows what it is, and I don't think George R. R. Martin will ever really reveal what it is. But yeah, there's black stone all around. It's sort of hinted that it's been constructed by people from the sea and whatever. The base gives way to second tier slimmer by near half the base, which comprises the bulk of the structure. Yeah, there's this part, I guess. This tier gradually melts to a tall, thin obelisk, giving the structure its immense height. And it's topped with a burning brazier. How marvelous! An Old Town is like the second largest city in King's Landing by far. So it's King's Landing, then Old Town is about the same size as King's Landing, and then it's all the rest. Because the Seven Kingdoms is a very rural place. Liana said she can sister, always ready to lighten up the mood during a somber family dinner or play with children. All right, people like her are rare indeed. Okay, we are going to Castle Black now. I guess you guys know about the wall. I probably don't have to. I care not for these people now, screw 'em. I care not for the small folk. Fascinating. Although, actually, you know what? You know what, guys? We've had a near-death experience, right? We almost died on that ship. And I think King Robert... I think that's as good a reason as any to switch to theology, right? Maybe Robert should sort of improve his ways a little bit. You know, he almost died. He didn't really leave much of a legacy behind, and he is ambitious, so he does care about that. Maybe he wants to try to sort of improve his legacy a little bit. Maybe also he sort of realized that he's probably not going to get a proper burial because he's excommunicated. Maybe he cares about that. In this medieval place, everybody believes in heaven and hell, right? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Fine. Let's switch to theology. Castle Black. As you wake as the car jostles, hitting a pothole in the northern road. As you wipe the sleep from your eyes, you see sunlight dancing on an icy edifice, filling the horizon with shimmering light. You scramble for your charcoal and scroll, completing a rough sketch of the wall as your cart reaches its base. Thanks, you call to the driver as you disembark, barely a nod in return. You enter Castle Black and convince Lord Commander Arnold Underhill to escort you to the top. The lift creaks and shifts as you are pulled the 700 feet up and stops with one last violent shift. Should I visit my uncle at the wall? Is he still alive, actually? Stan is, yeah. Oh no, he's no longer at the wall. I forget all the time. He is commander of Skirling Pass. He's at the court of this wildling boy. He's no longer at the wall. The lift creaks and shifts as you are pulled the 700 feet up and stops with one last violent shift. You step out into the frozen walk to the sight of pure white in all directions. A frigid wind pours in and you pull your furs tight. Fascinating. I think Robert is going to piss off the edge of the wall, right? Just like Tyrion did. It sounds like him. Yeah. Let's go with that. Okay, we're continuing on to Braavos. It's actually quite close to King's Landing. So that's kind of on the way between sort of the wall and King's Landing. Oh, let's go there. That's up here. That's like Venice. It's like a carbon copy of Venice. If you look at it in the World of Ice and Fire books, it's basically a carbon copy. After many days at sea on your ship, you finally arrived at Braavos, alright? I do hope the severely injured thing is gonna go away soon, otherwise I might die. What an interesting place. A great blast spreads through the cabin of the ship, causing you to leap from your slumber. You race out to the deck and see the sun just beginning its rise in the east. Not long after, a glint flickers on the horizon and soon betrays a broken blade reaching far into the heavens. The rest of the Titan's figure reveals itself. The outstretched arm links with his tall, broad torso clad in bronze. Its left hand digs into the mountainside nearby. The legs of the Colossus straddle the waterway, dug from the mountains on either side. As your ship approaches, the Titan releases another roar, as if to declare the protection of the harbor you are entering. As the ship kisses the docks, you add the finishing touches to your sketch. Yeah, so this is based on the Colossus of Rhodes, but it's kind of a myth that the ships could go in between its legs. It doesn't say that really anywhere in the original Greek sources. It just says it was a big statue. So sorry about that. What an interesting place. It's time to leave for your destination. Yeah, we got to going to Old Volantis. Okay, that's quite a ways off actually. It's no longer a slave city, or maybe it is. It is now again. Who knows? Luther Waters wants to duel Sir Tristane at Chittering. That's fine. And he died. My half-brother died. Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't really care. How's Lay good? Yeah, this was Marjorie's bastard. But she died. He died. My mom is still alive though. She's only 47 actually. Yeah, Renly died quite young. Robert might live longer. Look at this guy. He doesn't look like a very nice man, does he? Okay, we are at Old Volantis. Let's see what it is here. You cover the yawn escaping your mouth as the sun lights the end of your overland journey. The cartman urges the pullers onwards into Volantis proper. He curses at the locals who choke the city's streets as they go about their routines. After many threats and curses, you finally reach the western end of the long bridge. The cartman shouts as you stand up in the cart to see better. As you fail to see across, you heed his warnings and take your seat. He drives onto the bridge, past storefronts, heads of thieves, and intricate pillars. You do your best to copy it all on onto your papers as you cross. Finally, under the east arch, he urges the beasts onto a black stone road. Its blocks fused into one. Yeah, it's the Valyrian road. It's like a straight road that goes from Old Volantis to Valyria. And the wonder that we're looking at is the bridge. It is in the show, but it's not really portrayed very well there. But it's like this massive bridge which has like a ton of buildings on it. It's kind of based on, I think, places like the what's it called? The old bridge in Florence, covered bridge or something like that. It's yeah, I will put a picture up here, or already have, but there's a couple more examples like it. You were being feasted in Triarch's Belicho's mansion, and everyone was getting along well. The same could not be said for your men outside the mansion, however. Reports have been coming in that they have been drunkenly rampaging through the area with yourself, harassing the local peasants and causing extensive damage. Your Excellency, I will deal with these men. I will offer just recompense. Well, this is embarrassing. Now let's deal with these men. Okay, great. We like him better. Ah, we lose the trade civilian shit. Okay, great. Great. Okay, so we survived for the time being. We're only 30 years old, but we are already disfigured. We don't have any nose, even though the event said that we lost our arm. I guess we lost our nose. Let's go to the Sorrows. Where's that? I don't really know where that is. It's up here, right? Somewhere. We will get there. Ormond Florent, marriage please, my man. I don't care about you. Well, you do have a strong claim on the Kingdom of the Reach, apparently. Ruins of the Sorrows. Alright, it's time to enter the ruins. Let's see, where are we right now? Up here, the Sorrows, okay. The cart returns to the Arrows Trade Road as the driver's new customer settled in beside you. You nod at the elderly woman, then close your eyes as the cart is pulled along the smooth road, nary a bump to upset your rest. Near asleep, you hear the woman muttering, a hint of distress on her tongue. You hear the woman muttering. You stir to see her eyes locked on a dark fog in the distance. What is it, you ask? The Sorrows, the driver says. You note grand stone towers barely breaking from the fog and attempt to urge the driver towards it. But the woman takes his arm and shakes her head. She's right, the place is cursed, filled with stone men, grayscale. I'll not go. You agree and sketch the fog-cloaked ruins in your notes. Yeah, this is... I don't really know too much about the Sorrows. I think it's... In the show, it's kind of combined with, like, Valyria. You travel there and Jorah gets grayscale. In the books, it's John Connington that gets grayscale. And I think Tyrion also passes through the Sorrows, I think. Let's go to Norvos. That's further up north. That's like here, right? X Mountains, the X. Here, I guess. Norvos, yeah. Local shrines, okay. Black metal vessel, threaten the vessel. Theon, yeah, let's threaten him. Screw you, my man. No, he doesn't accept it. Well, I don't care. I don't care what they think. I didn't remove anyone from the council. Oh, my Lord Paramount removed him from the council, I guess. Clearly he thought him unsuitable for the task. Okay. Well, we can have Loras in charge, I guess. Although he hates me. Garland Tyrell, maybe. Did not give me title, minus 45. Oh, screw you, Garland. Screw you. I'm not gonna give you the title. Come on, man. I think we've already been on the sea for near a year. Okay, we'll join at the next at Norvos. We are quietly having a drink at a local tavern. Some of the other men there make repeated japes about how you look and the clothes you wear. Clearly in their drunken stupor, they do not understand you are a foreigner in their land, as opposed to being someone they believe to be slightly deformed. I am pretty deformed. As the japes get more and more vulgar, they start to threaten you to get out of their tavern before they beat you to a pulp. I shall poison their drinks before this escalates. A fight it is then. Let's fight back. And now I can finish my drink. Okay. I guess it was inflicted on you by one of them. Guess they weren't as weak as you thought. Okay, am I wounded again? No, doesn't look like it. The cart rocks as it leaves the smooth black stone and enters Norvos. Bucker me with a spear, the cartman shouts as the wheels dig into the muddy path and stick. You hop off and continue onto the city, leaving him to curse at every god of the east. Yada yada yada. 3 bells begin to toll. You stand drawn in by their melody, soon realizing that they each have their own distinct tone. As you listen to their ring, you start to hear them speak. When they finally stop their chat, you feel lessened, empty, and so race for the upper city to find them. As you reach the stairs, a guard checks you firmly, nearly sending you to the ground. Oh yeah, this is the Bells of Norvos. That's one of the 7 wonders. Einar Targaryen has a dragon whip added to treasury. Okay. Alright. It doesn't have a dragon yet, though. Oh, he married Gross. He married his... Okay, well, it's a Targaryen, I guess. But he married Daenerys' bastard daughter. So it's his half-sister who he married. Alright. Drogon's dragon egg removed from the treasury. Okay. That sounds like a dragon was born. But I guess not. It's time for you to leave. Let's go to Vice Queho. Or whatever that is. I guess it's the near where all the Dothraki are. Let's see. Okay, winter is gone. Great. Khal Horro shall be informed of your impending arrival. Alright. Yeah, he's a Dothraki. Vice Queho. Is that like Vice Dothrak? Is that similar? I guess so, right? As the caravan makes it through the Great Grass Sea, you see several large stone pillars in the distance. I didn't know the Dothraki built anything, you declare, as you point in their direction. Of course the bastards don't. That's the Sarnethi ruins. You shout for the wagons to stop and take a horse to see the ruins. You ride up onto a giant pond. Its waters murky and green, and surrounded by the only trees you've seen on the plains. You notice chiseled old stones lining the water and realize it's not natural. Then you make your way to the pillars that first drew you. You find hundreds of them, evenly spaced to your eye. You start to form a picture in your mind of what once stood and pull out your scroll. Okay, it's some kind of great palace, which was, I guess, destroyed by the Dothraki. This guy wants to join me. More fighters are always welcome. Yeah, why not? Why not? Master Seducer. Let's go to Karth. There's a guy with a dragon in Karth. Does he still exist? Let's see. I think he does because he conquered something. Ancient city of Karth. This guy. Yeah, he still rides Rhaegal into battle. Good for him. We kind of want a dragon as well. We might be able to tame one later. Karth. Okay, let's repay the loan first. Buy a mask. Oh, interesting. Okay, we can buy a mask to get rid of our disfigurement, I guess. Traction opinion -20. We could do that, I guess. Yeah. Sure. Karth. Red. Waste indeed. Damnable sand too coarse and rough. It's irritating.
I don't like sand.
It's a prequel reference.
It's coarse,
okay.
rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
I hate the prequels. I know they've been getting a bit of a revival lately, but I still think they suck. Well, hate is a strong word. I don't like them. Let's put it at that. She leads you a fair distance more, then you come to the fabled walls of Karth. Divided into 3 tiers, the nearest and shortest is red, the second peaking a bit above, the first is grey, the rear, taller than the rest, is deep black. As you pass the copper gate, you see innumerable depictions of strange beasts, as well as the wolves that plagued your country. If you approach the iron gate, you see scenes of battle and death. Lastly, the inner wall is covered in scenes of love and sex. As you enter the gold gate, you inscribe them in your notes. Okay. Alright. You were being feasted in King Methiso's keep. Okay, so we are in his keep. Great. Everyone was getting along well. The same could not be said for your men outside the castle, however. Reports will be coming in that they have been drunkenly rampaging through the area again. I'll deal with these men. Yeah, kill him. Onwards to Old Geese. Yes, let's continue on. I'm at Old Geese. Your ship meets the docks on the Old Giscarian mainland. Are you sure this is the site? You ask of the captain, who nods at you and points off into the distance. With a sigh, you make your way inland. After time, you come to a field littered with a great many red marble and sandstone blocks. You approach the nearest sandstone and stretch your arms wide against it, finding it wider by half. You make a rough estimate of the number and size of the blocks, copying the information into your scrolls. Then your mind wanders back and you picture the ancient pyramid. It's 33 levels of yellow stones climbing over the 800 feet into the sky. As you come back, you look around at the vast barren plains surrounding you. 800 feet. That's like 250 meters. That's insane. An interesting place. I've started missing home. Oh, am I going back home already? Okay. I thought it was. I thought there were more wonders, but I guess not. That's fine. That's fine. It's time to get home. Anyway, we've been gone for about a year and a half, so it's good to be back. Now we've come back sort of a changed man, right? We saw a bit of the world. We've become a bit less cruel, less stubborn. I think that's fair. Yeah. Loses the trait stress, so that's actually great. After visiting many exotic places and meeting many interesting people, you have finally returned home as your tour comes to an end. Okay. Alright. I guess that's a good place to end it. We traveled the world. Robert II did. We came back a changed man. We're gonna change our ways a little bit. Maybe not too much, but a little bit. We're not going to be such a massive dick to everybody. And we'll hopefully buy a mask to get rid of this horrible scar. But all that is to come next episode. I will have to check if I can do an intro video next episode, because it's still busy. We're right in the middle of some really interesting but very stressful development. So let's see how that goes. Until then, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.